Okay, everybody, we're back, and there's a shot of the one-to-one Corvette. For any of you guys that haven't seen this car before, this is one of my big pastimes. This is a 92 base model C4 Corvette, and we've added a lot of stuff to it. And what I'll do is go ahead and show you the stripes and everything that we put on, that we just got done, all the graphic work on it, and then we'll go around and show you some of the other stuff that we've done to the car. So this might be a little shaky because I'm doing it handheld, so just bear with me. But we'll go ahead and move in here toward the hood, and I'm doing this down in my lower lot next to the pond here on the property. So I'm trying to do the best I can with the being able to see everything. But that is the stripe color that we put on it, and I'm not sure how this video is coming out as far as color, but the car is actually looking purple to me. This is actually a bright aqua, and the center stripe is a Nissan color, the gray, and the black is also a Nissan black. And then it has the red pinstripes and also a black pinstripe. And if we move in a little bit closer here, I don't know if it'll show up real good, but I'll see if I can get a shot of it. You can look at the Ghost carbon fiber that is in the center part of the black, and then you'll see two lines there, and those actually flow up into the Jake skull. And let me see if I can move around here and get a better shot of the Ghost skull. And if you look at the center of the screen right there, you'll see the eyes. And like I say, that's based off the C6 Corvette stripe that's available, and I wanted to kind of bring that into the C4. And then we did some new Corvette badges on the side of the cowl there. And we'll move on around back here. Of course, there's the white interior, and we'll get back to that in just a second. And then we have the stripe that continued back to the back of the car, and it also has the carbon in it. And all this still needs to be wet sanded and buffed and all that. Haven't got that far with it yet. And also did the top of the car, and that definitely needs to be wet sanded and buffed. Did not come out exactly the way I wanted it to, but overall it's looking pretty good. A lot of people say hide your tag. I'm not really sure why, but we're going to show it with the tag displayed. That tag goes back a long ways. That's actually a tag that my father had on his truck back in 82 through about 87. And when he passed away, I actually still have his original tags. So when I got the Corvette, I decided to go ahead and get that tag for the Corvette. And something that we added to the rear of the car this last time is the taillight louvers, which is a new item for the car. And then we'll go ahead and move on around the side here. And we did the upgrade on the brakes. It has the vented and slotted rotors and drilled rotors on it. We did the Corvette calipers on it, the cover in the red, and that's what brought the red pinstripe into the car that you see all the way around the stripe, was the red calipers, just to help pull everything together. And you can see the split 5-spoke wheels on it. That was a upgrade when I first got the car 3 years ago. That was one of the first things we done, that and the new BFG tires on it. And there's the drilled and slotted rotors on the front with the Corvette calipers in red. And so that's enough of that. But overall, we're real happy with it. I did get the noise deflector pieces for the mirrors here, but as you can see, we did those in carbon fiber this time around. They were just a satin black. And the other little thing that I did in carbon fiber is here on the corner of the car, and that's actually right there in front of the marker light. We did the corner pieces in carbon fiber. So still got a ways to go. We just repainted all that black around all the corner end light, and also the front parking light and driving light. So it's coming along. It's a little dirty now. We just got back from a trip to Maryland. We just got it all pretty much cleaned up and finished this morning. So we'll go ahead and do a shot of a couple other things that I did to the car. We put all new weather stripping in it, A-pillar across the roof there, and we also did the B-pillar weather stripping, which is called the Targa strip. And we did that. And I also did the outer door belts right along here on both sides. The only weather stripping I really have to replace on the car now is the rear hatch weather stripping and the door mains that go all the way around. But we'll get a shot of the inside of the car here. This car does need seats in it. Like I say, it's not a perfect car. It's a driver. And the white seats, unfortunately, are one of the most expensive seats to get new covers for. So we're still kind of holding out for that right now. They're about $800 to recover the seats. But you can see the Arctic White door panels, which is factory. And the car is pretty clean. I mean, it's got a few battle scars, I guess you could say, from having it just turned 80,000 miles. So, and like I say, it is a driver, and that's what we use it for. So I'm going to go ahead and back out here and get an overall shot of the car. Let's see. There we go. There's an overall shot of it, and we'll just walk around here so everybody can get a good view of my pride and joy. It's one of my pastimes, one of my passions, and you know, other than model building, this is my second hobby. And to tell you the truth, after about a month straight of working on this thing, I am burned out on it, and I'm ready just to kind of leave it in the garage and build models. So for everybody that wanted to see the 1-to-1 Corvette, there it is. Just another little bit of information. It does have the LT1 350 engine in it, and it is a 6-speed, and it has a 345 rear ratio in the rear end. So just a little bit of information there for anybody that might want to know on that. So that's the C4 Corvette of mine. So hopefully everybody likes the video, and stay tuned for some model related videos coming up. Looking to get back in the hobby room and get some work done on that side of my hobby. So stay tuned, and like always, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.